Oh, God. It's finally here. It's here, boys. It is fucking here. Let's get it. Let's go. Full disclosure, I have been mad excited about this game since I first seen it come out. So, let's get into it. Medium. Let's start building our character. Oh, oh, we. Oh, look at you. Look at you. I'm gonna make you precious.
Encode your DNA.
Primals and nimble development. I think I'm gonna go Rex. Yeah, I think Rex is the boy here.
Define your genetic structure.
Should I go like a bruiser build? I'm either gonna go that or this. It might be more viable just to go like this. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll just keep it like that.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Let's see here. Logically speaking, if we can get decent gear, probably be able to do heat and biohazard pretty casually, so we'll go like that. Yeah.
Choose your first style.
First style. I think that'll work.
Pick your main color. Choose your detail color.
Oh! I think that'll work. I think that'll work.
Pick a mercenary. Deadeye.
Wait. Okay. So, I'm picking
mercenary.
the main. So, the mercenary's trained swordsman who has mastered the art of the blade. Okay.
Deadeye.
The tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside of law and society values.
Commando.
He's trained an operative and only special operative.
Psyfreak.
Oh, well, that'd be cool.
Sentinel. Sentinel. Saboteur. Psyfreak. Commando. Deadeye.
I think I'm either gonna go Deadeye or Mercenary.
Mercenary. Deadeye. Deadeye.
Let's go
chosen.
Deadeye. Yeah.
Good
Yeah. Let's go. To move forward, use W. Okay.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the
Return
road
of
where
the
you make
Deadeye.
a choice or simply stop
Exactly.
living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy
Dark
that
red
flows
as in
through
strength and
everything.
power. Color me light blue for freedom and loyalty.
Allow
No one
me to
mentioned how.
introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you, your inner voice to be precise, an echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
I'm one with the
Can't
darkness.
believe you'd choose that thing over me. But
Your voice is
I'll be
annoying.
here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same, with the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end
But I wanna
is the
blow
one you
bitches' heads
decide
off.
yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
This is beautiful. I gotta alter my camera just a little bit. I also realized my camera can be moved. Did he just eat him?
Guess left can be right sometimes.
What was that? I gotta say, this is quite lovely. Wait! Don't just blindly go in.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
I am digging the narrator's voice, by the way. Meat eaters meat.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Am I gonna eat it? Uh. Oops. Oh! What now, bitch?
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Wait, how do I get in? Ugh. Oh yeah, this is where the cutscene starts. Okay. That thing was kicking my ass. This might be a controller game?
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
You might want to lock.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Okay. Move towards the enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards the enemy to target them with ranged attacks. Really draw from press R. Nothing yet for me to pick up. Wait, what? Oh, what is this? Electric module. Okay, you find a weapon special effect add-on. Attached to your ranged weapon, give it an extra damage type for as long as the what? Okay. Hold I. Okay. Did I do something? Did I change my weapon by any chance? Oh, here we go. How do I? What? Okay, so it's just there already. Alright. Quick select. Oh, this is full. Okay. Why was it in the bath, like the toilet though? weird, but alright, keep moving. Remember to parry enemy attacks when the enemy attacks and see the lightning bolts flashing above their heads. Press Q.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Sorry you had to die. But I'm not sorry you died at my hand. You deserved it! Ow! You see him throw something at me? Did you see that nonsense? I have no use for any of that stuff just yet. I like the little grasshopper that follows you around. But I have like health regen or something? I don't get it. I got tanked to the hit and I didn't even notice. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. Okay. Upgrade points. Cool. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you EXP leveling up, allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You'll also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills in the Woo, Fu, and Perks menu. To go to the menus, press Tab. Okay. Alright, when you level up, you can increase your attributes by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase for the list. Okay. I have no idea how the money system's gonna work in this, so that might be a pretty viable option. But the luck... Yeah, I think we'll do luck. Okay. Upgrade points, you'll earn upgrade points. When leveling up, these can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Finish your melee chain by firing your gun. This is a special attack. Hitting an enemy with it will fill up one super woofu icon bar. I think we're gonna go guns. Alright, so Alt, right click, left click. Okay. So. Special attack. You're on the way from. Oh my god! Alright, so boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's sick, nasty. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Okay.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
I'll see you next time.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Weird. Okay. Oops. What am I about to get myself into? I'm already good there.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Bioblobs. Biogenetics. Tease my press to input. You have found the ability. Okay, see, I need this. Okay, bio. So basically I can puke on my enemies. Or I can become even tankier. Huh. Let's puke on these assholes. Okay, so I gotta select. That's kind of cool. Anything else? Nope. Okay. I fucked up. So far, I think this is looking pretty dope. Okay.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Okay. What is this? Okay.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh! Oh! Let me try again. Let me try again. Okay. Haha. Okay, cool. My bad.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Good to know. My ancestors fucked the world up, and here I am with an arm that doesn't look right. And I'm a fucking gangster.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
Airstrike. Perform countering an enemy attack would stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up to the air by pressing Q.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Stay on target.
Give me your gun, dude.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Those are the kind of things you need.
No, I can't climb the rope. Well, that's not very cool.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
What's up, Grandpa?
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Do you know how I lost my
The
eye?
legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
He killed my
He
parents.
says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Is that me? It looks like me.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a
Is
hike.
that Elvis as a mole rat?
He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the
Potato people.
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Ha! Oh, I drowned! I drowned. Yeah. How have I already died once? But it wasn't in combat. I don't know if that's worse or better. Wow. If I would have just looked, I would have seen the bridge.
The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only
Where'd it
time
go?
will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to
I can't
catch the
take
Nono,
Elvis seriously.
and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
What? Yeah!
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the root. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 2012 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
So take it back to the tree? I got this. He will be one with the tree before you know it. I love it. It's so funny to me. Look at that pretty tree over there. Just...
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
I'll get some more.
From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. You can already
Elvis
see
here?
the effects from how
The
reckless those
out-of-date
before us
guy?
acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
So this is gonna have some flashbacks and stuff to my childhood.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life.
Yep.
But now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
Interesting.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay. Yo, Bart. You were a friend of mine. He was a friend of mine.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental
I just want to see the
change
Tree of
and
Life.
assault from the World Eaters.
Welcome to Biomutant. a pretty good intro, honestly. It's kind of like a slow-paced intro, but it explains pretty much the gist of the game.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
I just peed on it! I just peed on a sign. Marked my territory. What the fuck is that? Run away. Go. Leave. I don't want to fight you.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time.
Alright, does it look like? What? Oh.
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
I love the front flip thing. Ugh.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
You're gonna be my new friend, huh? Oh, that's so depressing. Look at all these dead froze. Oh, poor guys. It's okay, I'll avenge you. I'll kill everything! Man, that has to suck. Being the lone survivor of your village.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if... He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but some... Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
So, if I leave him to his fate, I'm gonna go bad mojo, okay? If I help him, it's good mojo. But the thought of actually not helping somebody in need is uncomfortable to think about. Okay, we're going evil.
He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Kill him.
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
I always liked the darkness.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than
I
that.
punched that guy in the face.
There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
He's probably not happy that I've...
Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's 2 nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice, as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He believes you share Jagni's view on the world. Regardless, Jagni would welcome someone that had helped them against the Myriad tribe. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay. So I can set shit on fire, or I can dash. Huh. Let's do a blaze. I'll get 4 abilities. Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it.
This
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Is it not going to let me climb up this ladder? Oh, here we go. Okay. That's it? That'll just be leading to the other place. And I think this is the one I want.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see.
Peeing again. God, I just like peeing on shit, huh?
Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Bring me to your Saifu. I must be going.
Points out that the Sifu has a tight schedule, but is willing to let you in and
I'm here to bring on the death of millions. Oh, look at that.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy.
I mean...
The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself
I
as
don't
the
want
tribe's
to... I want to
Sifu.
kill the world leaders, though.
The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Cold-blooded.
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision. He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first, the Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone. They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Dang. I'll do it.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
He's a boomerang user.
You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended... Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes.
Okay.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Okay. I think we'll take out one outpost, and then we'll call it for the night, sadly.
Says Netra and Jagni are Peddler is eager for you to have a look at the...
So that shit's expensive. And I don't have anything. I should keep all that. Okay. What do you got?
Shopkeeper claims you won't be able to find better goods. Wonders why.
A saw blade. Isn't that just scissors?
You're shy of that.
This is gonna be fucking cool. I can feel it. This is gonna be sick nasty. I'm gonna start building weapons of mass destruction.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Alright, let's go, boys. On the road again. I'm assuming I should probably like maximize my combat capabilities as early as possible.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled.
What? How did I kill you so quick, dude? What? How did I kill him so quick?
That's more like it.
Let's give me some more money. Okay, that's probably what it is. This perfect reload. That'll be cool to get. Dual wielding isn't that big of a deal right now. So we're gonna do... We'll do that.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
This is my old town. I'm calling it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
It used to be a very beautiful place.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
He's gonna throw me in the water! Okay.
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something.
What's up, Mama?
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely so... You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, she'll see you at the village square. Here's another familiar face with lots
Oh,
of
what's up,
fun.
Gizmo?
Asks how you're feeling today. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. You should look for things that are recyclable.
not really a fan of the choice they made with dialogue. I mean, they clearly hired multiple actors, I guess. Localization is probably cheaper, though. I don't like the how they made everybody's, like, the language. I'm hoping, like, as I progress and find different tribes that, like,
wonders what usefulness
the noises will change.
He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Okay. Select the handle slot. Okay.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
But yeah,
he appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark.
I don't know what you want to call it. The dialogue is what you said? Yeah, the dialogue is kind of
He understands, but hopes
interesting
you won't
at
be
least.
needing it
But
anytime soon.
It's growing old quickly.
It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent heart. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. You've always followed your own path, but this time...
Anybody else? These kids are gonna want something.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
I will whack you with the hammer.
He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
I'm gonna
have
fuck
to
you up
face
if you don't get
pain
in my
at
way.
some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
Oh wait, I was pressing the wrong button. Come back. I pressed the wrong button.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? The most It's time to focus on your training now.
I must get stronger than my excuses. It'll clear my mind. I pressed the wrong button.
Before, Wang Fu will keep your body in good health, and that's how you keep your mind strong and clear.
I love that. I love the front flip. I can't get over that. Tell me I'm not gonna run into
Here's
another
someone close
person.
to heart, doing what he does best.
What up, father?
Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Moomer too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
I'm gonna get me a new shirt.
He's curious to see what you found. He
I'm
can
glad
work
that they're like
wonders with pretty
actually
much
making
anything,
like the
and asks
crafting
if
an
you know
interesting
how to
part of the
upcycle.
story. That's something I'm actually like really fond of.
He's
Okay, gear crafting. When looting, you will find add-ons. These can be crafted onto an item to increase the stats of the item, to upgrade armor and clothing with items. Press the slide and press F. Okay. If they're not gonna charge me for anything, I'll just keep doing it. Make me look pretty.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He thinks you should.
I'm getting mighty handsome. Mama's gonna love me, boys. Teach me, Wang Fu, Mamacita.
Your Moomer says it's about time you got here. Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard.
I've been working hard, Mom.
She
I
says
helped
she is
Dad.
eager to get
I helped
started. You don't have much
Gizmo.
time left before the sun goes down.
I
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. That's a
Come on.
good attitude as long as you keep learning.
Yeah. Take that, punk.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Kala.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll get the hang of this Wung
Been
Fu
working on a
in no
present for you,
time.
with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Dere minä lagi mamuru.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Vola kamun rukna.
Says
hope
he's
it's
always
nice.
thought so well of you, just like her.
Is it the grasshopper? Ah! Explain the grasshopper to me. Come back here. Ah!
Catchy.
Kana munt.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Sadurutu.
That
She's happy you appreciate what others do for you.
it looks pretty cool to me.
Mumera. Kalino?
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Anora kapapon.
So is
It's
the
called
grasshopper?
an automaton, and it's
What does
hardwired to
the-
your DNA. It'll follow
wanna call
wherever
it?
you go and
The
see
narrating?
whatever you see.
Is that what she's telling me? It's called an automation and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see wherever you see.
Kana munta.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
Pial tu ma.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Anora kapapon.
She's so happy you made the most of it.
I did make the
Rest,
most of it.
and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Look at this thing. I love the little grasshopper.
Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Can you teach me how to doggy?
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
I'm going to die.
Anaro lute.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Ora sadurut.
He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is...
Kana rota. Rumblera.
Alright, let's do it, Mom.
She
We'll
tells
do
you
it together.
to stay back. This is her fight.
Pola kudu. Pial tu ma.
She loves how brave you are, but here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Stay away from my mom!
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your
Mom, I'm
Muma says
sorry.
You can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Mom, I'm sorry. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Mom! This is like some Land Before Time stuff. Oh. I think I might have got my mom killed.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
Did I effectively
creature
just
is
get my mom
hungry for
killed?
more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
This is some Land Before Time,
If a
Bambi.
sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Dad! Why?
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing
God,
that
that's giving me
remains
chills,
is
man.
loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Oh, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna find that thing. I'm gonna kick its ass. Okay. Go to the crafting tab to craft weapons and modify gear. Is my gun just like a stationary thing?
Should protect your legs. You look
Okay.
good in that.
I don't think I can craft anything then.
Looking better than ever.
Oh, what do we have
Tribe's
here?
caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. even expected to take down the Fluff Hulk.
Ruruai laha.
They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
Faye yubu.
A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost.
I oiraktot.
You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost.
Krakiusa kladas.
I'll mess with that later.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for
Energy pack
us,
large.
it was simply a beginning.
Pick up. Definitely.
Look, an emergency box from the old days when you needed to pack a punch. Wow.
Oh,
that nut makes a
we got the
great
new.
fist.
Check this out. Yeah. Found that a clunk fist. This powerful tool can be used to punch through walls. It can be used as a weapon. It can be equipped from the gear menu. Found a new weapon. You can now unlock special attacks for this weapon type. We're gonna equip it. Hitting an enemy with a special attack fills on the super woofing. You need to use a different to fill up the negative time. Oh man, we getting weapons up in here. Goes Doom Doom F, Hidden Slam, Boom Boom F, Screaming Steel, Terrible Touch, a Jet Propelled Ground Smash, Goat Hammer. This is gonna be sick! Okay. Wait, these things have value. I can sell this stuff to get... Get stuff. Okay. Wait. I like the sword. Hold on! So beautiful. Nope.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Oh, hello there. You want to catch these hands? Oops, I messed up.
That teacher.
What do you want? You want these hands? That was cool. The combat system is thoroughly satisfying. Woo care. Mutations is what I want, right? I could do that. But I think I want to wait to be able to get a new... Oh. That's not going to be all that impressive, honestly. But we're going to wait a little bit for me to actually fully experiment. Nice. It looks like I can build me a new weapon. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see if we can do that. And bringer. Okay. Oh, wait, go back. I can't. Can I not upgrade my pistol? Is that not something I can do? No idea. Can I not? I guess I can't. Oh well. Keep exploring. It's a bulletin board.
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place. And there must...
It'd be pretty cool if I could find another one of those puzzles. You know? Ooh. I'll take that.
There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on. A flush stool. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool.
That it?
That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Yeah, looks like a fucking turd. Let's go see if we can't craft it.
Could make something amazing. Perhaps try something else until you have enough resources.
I mean, it would increase my damage output. That could be appealing. Oh, I can't. I don't have any. I need resources. Oh, that sucks.
This corner of the world is called Bricktown.
See, this is not what I wanted. No. Something tells me this is gonna cause a memory thing, and I don't want to deal with that right now. So, we're going back. I wonder if there's gonna be like any. I don't trust it.
How far underground do you think you are?
Probably not very far. Oh, actually, I was supposed to come up here. Okay, cool. Keep exploring then. Beanie? Oh, I can get me a beanie.
Might keep you dry at least.
You know, it has to be a good beanie if it was, you know, stored in a refrigerator, right? Nope. Can't get in. Wait a minute. Nope. Oh, here we go. More stuff. I want it all. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Attack. Really? Interesting. A light bulb. Small health pack.
It's so much brighter without the night.
What's this? A saddle pad. Okay. Makes me wonder what it's... I want this. I want to find a sign so I can like fast travel back here. That's what I really want.
Never thought I'd see it. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's spiraled out of control.
Let me try
You
again.
need to turn the pegs in
Okay, so
sync.
this needs to go this way, so this goes that way. Okay. And then... There we go. I'm a huge fan of this stuff.
You really put a spin on it.
I love when I get to, like, have little puzzles in games. It's big, big plus for me. Do I just... Maybe there'll be a sign over by the warpath?
It suits you.
I think it looks ugly. But in the beginning of games, you typically focus on stats. So.
It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. The day almost makes you want to smile.
Trying to catch these bullets? Now you wanted to catch this fucking hand!
This one seems to be in good spirits despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you only follow your own personal code and is worried you've lost your respect for life.
I saved you, didn't I?
It's sad to see you're staying on this road to ruin and that you're so determined to help no one other than yourself.
Yeah, my mom would be highly disappointed in me. Oh!
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is flat out wrong.
Don't
My
ever
gut
doubt
is never
yourself.
wrong.
You are number one.
Even the dark knows you're better than this.
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
We're gonna rule the world with an iron fist, because that's what we have. An iron fist. Okay, charisma wouldn't be a bad idea to get more of that bartering down, so when we go to build and buy, it's cheaper. But luck makes it so we're more likely to get resources. So I think that's probably honestly where I want to go. Yeah. Okay, let's figure out some mutations. I'll buy it, but I'm not gonna equip it. Okay, fine. I'll equip it. I'll equip it. What am I? Is it perks I want? Yeah. I don't have any yet. Yes. I have one side point, one bio point. Okay. I want to use this on something. Oh well. I knocked that fucker out. I might be able to build me a gun by anytime soon. Oh.
That's a myriad tribe outpost.
Who's my enemy? You? Oh, you're the enemy. Who else? You?
Says you've made a lot of enemies. Might be better to hide during the day.
I ain't scared of nobody. You want to catch this? That's what you want? What you don't realize is I'm I will slowly become a master of arms. I'll take that.
The Vespidut outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe. Good thing the forest trees don't have monsters gnawing their roots.
Yeah, we gonna break in this bitch. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna break in.
Let's see.
Yeah, how long we been live? 2 hours, yeah. I think it's a good time to call it. I do have to get to bed at some point.
That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean.
Just gotta bash away with your weapon to gather materials for crafting weapons. Okay, cool. Yeah! Cool. Okay. This is as good as time as any to call it. Okay. Game saved successfully. Playtime 2 hours and 3 minutes. Okay. You go straight to system. That's cool. Actually, I want to see if this is controls. Controller icons. So I can play with a controller if I wanted to. I also managed to drop some frames tonight. Okay. But yeah, alright. That's the end. We'll quit to the desktop. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys.